Hello, everyone, and welcome to Magnetize Life. Once again, this is yours truly, Dr. STEM. Well, last week when I started these lives on Magnetize Life, I had thrown in and said, well, you know what? Let's call it break free. And then I said, let's call it breakthrough. Let me know what you think. And you know what? I was also doing some thinking. And I thought, why don't I just call it Fearless Friday? I like things that just like rhyme. So, welcome to Fearless Fridays with yours truly, Dr. STEM. Today, we are going to talk about a topic that in a million years, I didn't think that this would be the moment for me to talk about death. But I can see, I live right here in the Central Florida in the United States, in Orlando, Florida. But I can see how the sudden death of Kobe Bryant, one of our retired basketball players, his daughter Gigi, and 8 other people that died on a plane crash, has affected many families around the world, including my own family and my own life. So I thought it wouldn't be right for me to come and talk about, breaking free from fears and talking about breaking through or being fearless on this Friday without addressing the life lessons that death brings to all of us. In fact, it's not just death, but I think even an illness, that is prolonged illnesses, or that we know that death is imminent with that illness, really has life lessons. But it jerks all of us to say, hey, look at your life. Are you living your best life? Are you doing the things that you want to do? Are you in touch with those people that you need to be in touch with? That's what death brings to all of us. So we're talking about the life lessons that death has taught me, especially this last weekend. And as I see more people coming in and addressing the death, fears about death or their losses in my office, I thought for this Friday, let's talk about some of the lessons that I have learned. And I'll just talk about 4 among many lessons that death has taught me. The first thing that I have learned is to be grateful. The minute that you hear about death, the first thing that comes to you is, oh my God, I'm so grateful that I'm still alive. I'm so grateful for family. I'm so grateful for friends. What are you grateful for? Is the first question that I'll ask you. I found myself calling family members and talking to them, and just being happy to be able to get in touch with every one of them. Even getting a voicemail and getting a phone call back was so relieving after I heard this. The second lesson was, let nothing go unsaid. Well, here's the thing. A lot of people hold on to, grudges. They hold on to pain. They hold on to, certain anger that somebody has caused them, up until you realize that tomorrow is not guaranteed to any of us. Then you go, oh, you know what? I need to make sure that I address this thing that's on my heart, that's heavy on my heart. So let nothing go unsaid. The other lesson that I learned is being true to yourself. And this one here is real. Because being true to yourself means, are you doing the very things that make your heart pattern when you wake up in the morning? Are you doing the very things that you know that if today was your last day and you would die today, that people would talk about you and say, oh, you know what? He or she was so impactful in my life. So it's not what you do, really. It's how you make people feel that will matter. So the question is, are you doing the thing that you know that people feel good, you feel good yourself about you? And if today was your last day, those speeches that will be said around you would say, he made me feel this way, she made me feel this way. So the life lesson that I've learned about this is, be true to myself and make sure that I'm truly, truly happy, excited, and doing the very thing that I love to do. The last lesson among the 4 that I chose for you today is, unfortunately, people die every day. People die all the time. we are all dying. Our time will come. So the lesson is life goes on. There's a dash between the time that you're born and the time that you die. The most important thing is to remember every day, are you making the most of your dash? This is the question that I'm leaving with you. Are you making the most of your dash? I've got two things that I would like for you to do. People that work with me know that I love giving homework, because you know what? I don't even call it homework. I call it self-reflection. So for self-reflection, what I would like to do is two things. Write the word gratitude and list 20 things that you're grateful about. I chose 20 because this is the year 2020. Choose 20 things that you're grateful for this 2020, because you've lived probably 20 years, 30 years, 40, 50, 60 years or more. I know 20 things is not going to be a problem for you, but take a piece of paper and write 20 things that you're grateful for. On the flip side of the paper, I would like you to list 20 people that you appreciate. 20 people that you appreciate. Among those 20 people, I also challenge you to write those 20 people that you can't stand, that wronged you to the core, that you don't even want to talk to them ever again, because that's what you say to yourself, that I don't even want to talk to them. I don't want to, see them ever again. On that list, add those people that you think, you know what, I didn't like them, I dislike them. Appreciate them and release yourself from that hold that says, you know what, I don't like you, because that can, within time equate to anger. But we can talk about forgiveness on another day. Just write 20 things that you're grateful for and 20 things that you appreciate, 20 people that you appreciate on the flip side. Until next Friday, remember we are calling it Fearless Friday. So let's meet on Fearless Friday with yours truly, Dr. STEM, one of your Magnetize Live course creators. Until then, make it a magnificent week. Be encouraged.